So I think this is a keep. So yeah, I forgot to start recording. So on YouTube, people actually, I think I'll go back on the Of course, that was an amazing draw. I'll go back on the replay so you guys can see how game one went after the match, because it was kind of funny. So he draws Inquisition. He takes a Goblin guy, so he's probably like a little low on removal, I'd imagine. So we'll just hold up a Boros Charm or something. Or an Atarka's Command. So we give him a Black Cleave Cliffs. Alrighty, so we're definitely gonna path that on our turn. This is awkward. Maybe we should have just shocked in, because like we're kind of forced to double shock now when that could have been avoided. Oh well, that was a good draw. Ramping him's a little awkward, but not really. He also has like a Black Cleave Cliffs, which isn't really doing anything. Because now it's tapped. And he turned this into a bolt effect. So I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. So he's at an effective 5. He pretty much has to kill this. He can't even play Kaladas or Liliana this turn. He put himself in a little awkward spot with his mana. Don't know if he had to or not, but his lands definitely lined up awkwardly. Feeling pretty good about this game. That was pretty good, as always. So do we let that live? That's the issue. I don't think so. Not with this draw. And not at the life total he's at. So we put him back down to, he's in 3 spell range. If he doesn't draw removal, okay, which he didn't, so he'll probably have to hold up Raging Ravine. So he's in Boros Charm plus spell, or we could bolt the Raging Ravine, but I don't even think that's worth it. But we might now. Huh. Next turn we'll try to go for it, because we'll be able to basically force it into a chump block. Oh wow, that's risky business by him. I don't agree with that fetch that he just did. This has to be a damn good card. I mean, I'm gonna assume you have removal, but buddy, that fetch land though. What do you have? Interesting. I'll just shoot it off. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah. Like, you could have Feed the Clan, but like that's not even that good. You'd go to 6 and back down to 3. Like, okay. Oh yeah, let me show y'all the first game. It was pretty funny. It was decently interesting. Feel bad for not recording because it. Alright, so yeah, we keep this hand. Our first hand was actually interesting. It was one land, Goblin got no Wild Nacatl, Swiftspear, Grim Lavamancer, 2 Boros Charms, and Eidolon, and we were on the draw. But I mulliganed it because Wild Nacatl isn't a good one land card because you won't guarantee it's a 3/3. Swiftspear's an alright one land card, but we actually didn't have any one mana like bolt or lava spike type of spells to even pump it. So it was a Raging Goblin. And then Grim Lavamancer, of course, is not a good one land card either because it eats up your mana. You're not even guaranteed to turn it on. And then we have 2 Boros Charms. Those are great if we draw the land. And then Eidolon on the draw and potentially delayed because you always have to expect like you're like your average case is that you draw the second land on your basically turn 3, and on the draw, that a turn 3 Eidolon on the draw might actually be a liability. So that's why we mulliganed that, and we drew into this, which is an excellent hand. So he plays a Grim Lavamancer. I'm like, at first I'm like, oh shit, but okay, we drew a Searing Blaze, so that's fine. Then he goes Thoughtseize, which I'm like, okay, cool, that's a Thoughtseize, and doesn't take the Searing Blaze, which I thought was very interesting. So it's a little sad turn, but we just Searing Blaze, don't even attack. Then he plays a tapped into Dark Confidant. Now normally I'm like, haha, we could leave the Confidant, but I still think he's at too high of a life total. So we just go Swiftspear, expect him to chump then Atarka's command. And now we're helping, but at least we got a Swiftspear. So he plays Inquisition, sees nothing, then plays another Dark Confidant. Now, okay, so I did make a small misplay by not playing the Wooded Foothills, but whatever. So, and then I didn't attack because he is at 6. I'm like, now the Confidant could kill him. He reveals Abrupt Decay, which is good. It kills the Swiftspear, but who cares? He's at 4 now. We draw a Lava Spike, and now any flip is a win, and he flips over Lightning Bolt. So it's a pretty funny game where his own Dark Confidant killed him, but you got to be cautionary. Like, if they're at like 10 life or like 9 life, you don't want to leave the Confidant on the board. But if they're like at like 7 or 6 life, where you really only need like 1 spell if they flip poorly, but 2 spells if they flip like average, then that's when I like leaving the Confidant on board. So sorry for not recording that, but that was the match. Easy game against Jund.